Good morning, Studio Art 360 students. How are you today? Here I am in my kitchen, ready for class today. Yesterday what we did was we received, or we printed out, for the vast majority of you, your selfies that you took during class. And if you didn't take them during class, you made them ahead of time. And if you still don't have one, I don't know what to say. Actually, I do know exactly what to say, and that's this. If you made your selfie yesterday, you obviously began on the portion of the drawing that looks like a portrait. That was what our goal was today. What we did was we traced over all of the highlights and shadows in the drawing, or in the photograph, and we made it closed shapes. I don't have any open shapes. I also don't have any very big shapes. There's not a lot of forehead or larger parts of the face, so it's very, very small. In fact, it's going to be hanging in the classroom for you to look at. Now, from this, what I did was, before my phone got reset by the rigmarole that I was using to videotape, 2 hours later, I'm still not ready with it. Before I did that, I was making this really great video for you guys that demonstrated how to draw a 1-inch grid on this paper. If you do not have your selfie in hand, what you're going to be able to do is take a sheet of tracing paper and draw a 1-inch grid that goes across and up and down, and the only difference between 1 inch across the, well, it's going to be 8 inches across the short and 10 inches across the top, or across the high part, but it's also going to have a 1/2 inch grid along that top row. And this is why. What we're doing is we're using ratios. We're using a 1 to 1.5 inch ratio. And so to go from 8 by 10.5 up to a canvas that is 12 by 16, can't even back up far enough, we have to use 1.5 inches. You can see I've got 1 inch grids drawn here, but at the top of it, where is that? I have a 1/2 inch grid drawn there. Now, from your gridded portrait, you can see the lines. Let's see, I'm in the ABC section down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at each and every individual square, and I'm going to transfer that to my canvas. And hopefully, there's my beginning parts there. Hopefully, I will have made a video to help you through this process. Now, I'm already 3.5 minutes in, so take a minute, open up to page 24 in your folder, and please write down the goals that we have set for you today. If I've got another video after this, get yourselves situated so you can all watch me, and I'm going to walk through this process of drawing out a 1-inch grid. Otherwise, it's something I can try to explain, but I'm going to try to make this video for you guys tonight. It won't look like I made it tonight. It'll just look like I'm talking to whomever's listening. So write down the goal and then check out that video that should be there. Oh, please, please, please let it be there.